Welcome to Dave's Daily Crypto Take. Today is Friday, April 15th, 2022. Let's take a look at today's charts. Number one, we got BTC at $40,044.60, down 3.24%. Ethereum at number two, $3,026.79, down 3.22%. Number three, Tether, $1. Number four, BNB, $415.42, down 2.23%. USD coin, number five, 99 cents. XRP at number six, 75 cents, up 2.98%. Solana at number seven, $100.70, down 5.31%. Cardano at number eight, 94 cents, down 3.97%. Terra at number nine, $81.75, down 8.26%. And last but not least, number 10, Avalanche at $77.71, down 4.22%. Let's take a look at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. Extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. So what we got today is extreme fear at 22. Yesterday was fear at 28. Last week was fear at 37. And last month was extreme fear at 24. Let's take a look at our 5 articles today. Article number 1 is Bitcoin's whales are buying the dip, and this is what it means. Article 2, timing a dollar trend reversal and its impact on Bitcoin. Article 3, XRP, which way to move? Investors may consider these options. Article 4 is Bitcoin's price is heading to $1 million, Cathie Wood says. And last but not least, Article 5, man who paid $2.9 million for NFT of Jack Dorsey's first tweet set to lose almost $2.9 million. All right, before we get into the articles, I just want to say thank you so much to all my supporters. I apologize for the hiatus, but I'm back in full effect to Dave's Daily Crypto Take. Catch me on Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. And if you have friends or family that are interested in the video version, YouTube is your friend. So again, Dave's Daily Crypto Take. Let's get into it, everyone. Article number 1 is Bitcoin whales are buying the dip, and this is what it means. Bitcoin's price looks like it is in a rut after a recent crash that began on 5th of April. This downsizing confirms on ongoing consolidation that unfortunately forecasts that a short-term uptrend is likely for BTC. BTC remains bullish but faces an uphill battle. Bitcoin's price has crashed by roughly 18% since March of 2018 and from $48,238 to $39,141. This downswing came after rejection at the 200-day simple moving average at $48,190. Interestingly, the selling pressure was high enough to push the King Crypto below the 50-day and 100-day SMAs as $41,993 and $41,386 respectively. At press time, BTC was hovering below the significant levels and had set up the third higher low and fourth higher high since 20th of January. Connecting these swing points using trend lines resulted in the formation of an ascending parallel channel. While a breakout from the setup is bearish, no doubt, there seems to be one last upswing in the works before a final breakout. For this optimistic scenario, the big crypto needs to pierce through the freshly lipped 50-day and 100-day SMAs and reflip them into support levels. Assuming the buyers make a comeback to push it through the said hurdles, the upside will be capped at $46,117 barrier. Only in a highly bullish case can investors expect BTC to reach for the $50,000 psychological level. This scenario also needs to shatter the 200-day SMA at $48,190 to reach the desired levels. Therefore, investors need to be careful of the risks involved and play conservatively. Additional arguments, further lending credence to this outlook is the recent spike in percentage increase in whales holding 1,000 to 10,000 BTC. Their holdings grew from 27.34% to 27.83% from 8th of April. While the nearly 0.5% increase reveals a bullish narrative without a shadow of a doubt, this uptick reached a 2-month downtrend. Therefore, the chances of Bitcoin's price heading higher in the near future, albeit a short-term outlook, are high. While things are looking up for Bitcoin's price, a sudden spike in selling pressure could lead to further flash crashes. In such a situation, a decisive daily candlestick close below the $37,033 support level will create a lower low and invalidate the bullish thesis. So there you guys have it. Bitcoin's whales are buying a dip, and this is what it means. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, Article 2, timing a dollar trend reversal and its impact on Bitcoin. The DXY dollar currency index is above the 100 level for the first time since the pandemic struck and lax monetary policy sent Bitcoin and inflation rates soaring. When or will the trend weaken, and what might continued strength or sudden reversal mean for Bitcoin and the rest of crypto? Fed rate hike expectation pushed DXY to two-year high. Global markets have taken a beating following the US Fed announcing a series of rate hikes in a response aimed at curbing the highest inflation rate in more than 40 years. Fed Governor Leo Bernard this week claimed a series of rate hikes and aggressive balance sheet runoff would help to quickly correct monetary policy imbalance and take the Fed to more neutral levels. The comments pushed the DXY dollar currency index to a two-year high. The dollar strengthens when rate hikes are expected. The DXY is a basket of currencies trading against the dollar. Weakness in currencies like the yen have contributed further to DXY dominance. Because Bitcoin trades inversely to the dollar, the ongoing rally in the DXY has also resulted in lower cryptocurrency valuations across the board. However, some relief could be due before the month is over. The dollar ends and the trend's impact on Bitcoin. According to the TD sequential indicator created by market timing wizard Thomas Denmark, the DXY monthly has perfected a series sell setup with a 9 count. After a specific sequence of candles reaching a 9 count, the indicator points out potential reversals in the making. A reversal at current levels would allow Bitcoin to continue its bull run, but trending assets can ignore a perfected TD9 setup. Breaking beyond their current resistance level here for the DXY could also send Bitcoin plummeting below support. Much like Bitcoin's trend took a pause for some consolidation, even a trending DXY must slow down eventually. If that time isn't now with a TD sell setup, what else might cool down the greenback? Two of the hottest topics at the recent Bitcoin conference were inflation and the petrodollar's dominance globally. If inflation in the US reduces the buying power of US dollars, then so does any capital parked in USD during the rate increase related downtrend in assets over the last several months. The dollar's global reserve status is also at very real risk. Among the many systems designed to keep the dollar in power is tied to oil trade. The petrodollar system means countries abroad must keep a supply of dollars on hand to trade oil in the global reserve currency. Oil-producing countries, however, are for the first time considering doing business in rubles or yen to reduce dollar dominance around the globe. Will the DXY make it through resistance and send the Bitcoin to capitalization low, or will this TD9 setup potentially signal the end of the dollar's reign? So there you guys have it. What do you guys think about this article? Timing a dollar trend reversal and its impact on Bitcoin. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, article number 3. XRP, which way to move? Investors may consider these options. So XRP finally saw a bearish crossover of the 20 EMA with its 50 EMA on its daily chart as the alt finds renewed selling pressure. Since breaking out of its long-term down channel, in February, the point of control saw a fierce clash between the buyers and sellers. While the 70-cent 2-month support stood sturdy, the 20 EMA positioned itself to stall a possible recovery in the short term. At press time, XRP traded at 70 cents. In its descent from November highs, XRP fell below some vital supports, now resistances, and hit its 11th-month support at the 60-cent level on 22nd of January. Since then, it saw 68.4% growth until the end of March. Over the last 3 months, the immediate trendline support has offered strong support for the buyers until the sellers flipped it to resistance on the 5th of April. To top it up, the EMA ribbons undertook a bearish flip as the 20 EMA looked south. Historically, a 20-50 EMA bearish crossover has resulted in the price struggling to break the shackles of its immediate resistance. But since the price traded near the lower band of the Bollinger Bands, it could see a slight recovery in the coming days that could find a hurdle at the $75 to $77 range. A fall from this range could lead to a retest of the 70-cent level. A fall below the 70-cent mark, however, would be detrimental to the long-term bullish recovery hopes. Over the last 2 days, the RSI fell to the test the 33 support. A fall below this level would propel a 29 mark retest before the bulls swoop in to alter the trend. Also, the Arun Yup finally saw a change in its direction after hitting its floor. Thus, a short-term price recovery from the current base is plausible. Nevertheless, the current scenario for the alt could not hold up strong directional trend as evidenced by the ADX line. Conclusion, considering the oversold readings on its BB and a likely improvement on its Arun up, XRP could see a short-term recovery, but with the EMA ribbons looking south, the 75-cent to 77-cent range from pose serious barriers for bulls. Moreover, keeping an eye on Bitcoin's movement and the broader sentiment would be vital to complement this analysis. So there you guys have it, XRP. Which way to move? Investors may consider these options. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, before we get into the next round of articles, just want to say thank you so much to all my supporters. I know you guys have been messaging me. Thank you for all your support and also your encouragement. I do want to make Dave's Daily Crypto Take the best crypto channel so that you guys can get unbiased news. Just check me out on Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. And if you're in the YouTube space, please like, share, and subscribe. All right, let's get into round two. Bitcoin's price is heading to $1 million, Cathie Wood says. ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood joins Yahoo Finance Live to discuss the future of Bitcoin. Welcome back. Bitcoin has certainly had its ups and downs of late. Well, always ups and downs, maybe a little bit more pronounced than usual. But last week, ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood predicted that we could see Bitcoin cross the $1 million threshold between 2026 and 2030. Bold call. Our very own Julie Hyman, our very own Yahoo Finance Julie Hyman sat down with the CEO of ARK Invest to discuss the future of Bitcoin. Well, Cathie Wood said, it's somewhere between 2026 and 2030 is where we think that $1 million from $40,000. I don't think people believe me when I said it on stage last week at Bitcoin 2022. Well, I meant it. And many people think, okay, so you're assuming that institutional investors become huge holders of Bitcoin. No, we're not. We're assuming, though, that they will move in gradually, and by the time we hit $1 million plus, they will have a 2.5 exposure to Bitcoin. Okay, so a lot to unpack here. A bold call. Certainly, I would argue that it's hard for anyone to predict anything that's going to happen almost 10 years from now, but Akiko, $1 million call. I mean, look, we've actually heard crazier before, haven't we? That's a generous take. Well, let's take a look. Let's go based on her performance. And I would say you have to applaud Cathie Wood for her conviction. She's certainly an investor who has conviction in her, which she invests in. But let's talk about her flagship fund. It's down roughly 50% year on year. So $1 million call or whatever her call is on Bitcoin. I'm just curious. Are people listening? Well, I did not realize you felt so passionately about this. I mean, look at the end of the day, the whole premise of crypto has to be bulls driving the narrative for right now. That's because of just the adoption phase. Well, I mean, you can make the same argument of any first mover emerging technology that we've seen in the past. But again, what do you think about this? I did not realize you felt so passionately. And the question here is the faith versus technicals and fundamentals for Bitcoin. Cathie Wood is definitely a woman of faith and maybe plays this into as well. But you do at one point wonder, what point are you just lobbing numbers out here and just hoping for the best? I don't know. Well, is it FOMO essentially? Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. So there you guys have it. What do you think about this? Bitcoin's price is heading to $1 million. Cathie Wood says, comment down below and let me know if you agree with her or not. All right, let's take a look at the last article today. Man who paid $2.9 million for NFT of Jack Dorsey's first tweet set to lose almost $2.9 million. This is the Mona Lisa of the digital world, says crypto entrepreneur Sina Estavi, who bought the NFT in March 2021. Crypto entrepreneur Sina Estavi made headlines in March 2021 when he paid $2.9 million for an NFT of Twitter boss Jack Dorsey's first tweet. But his efforts to resell it have run ground with a top bid of just $6,800 as of Thursday. The initial purchase was at the time among the most expensive sales of a non-fungible token, or NFT, and came amid a flurry of interest in the niche crypto assets. Stavi put the tweet up for resale on a popular NFT marketplace, OpenSea, last week, initially asking for $48 million. The price tag was removed after offers in the first week were in the low hundreds of dollars. As of Thursday, the highest bid was 2.2 of the cryptocurrency Ether, equivalent to about $6,800. My offer to sell was high and not everyone could afford it, Cathie told Reuters, adding that he was no longer sure if he would sell the NFT. It's important to me who wants to buy it. I will not sell this NFT to anyone because I do not think everyone deserves this NFT. NFTs are a form of crypto asset which can record the ownership of a digital file such as an image, video, or text. There is no guarantee of an NFT's value and the market is rife with scams, fraud, counterfeits, and market manipulation. But Cathie was confident in the value of his purchase, and this NFT is just not a tweet. This is the Mona Lisa of the digital world, he said. So Cathie, who lives in Malaysia, said he'd been arrested last May during a trip to Iran. He was freed in February. Iranian state media reported in May 2021 that he was accused of disrupting the country's economic system. Cathie said he had been arrested because of the growth of his crypto exchange, Bridge Oracle, and Reuters was unable to verify these details. I need support of the cryptocurrency community, Cathie said. While announcing the NFT sale in a tweet on April 6, Cathie pledged to give 50% of the proceeds, which he expected to be at least $25 million, to charity. He said the rest would go to support Bridge Oracle. So there you guys have it. Man who paid $2.9 million for NFT of Jack Dorsey's first tweet set to lose almost $2.9 million. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. All right, let's take a look at the prices one last time before we head out. BTC is at $40,102, Ethereum at $30,031, Tether at $1, BNB at $416, USD coin 99 cents, XRP 76 cents, Solana at $101, Cardano at 94 cents, Terra $81, and last but not least, Avalanche at $77. So there you guys have it. Thank you so much for making it this far into the daily crypto take. Again, catch me on Apple, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. And if you're in the YouTube space, please like, share, and subscribe. Until the next time, I'll see you in a bit. Have a great day. Peace.